Now I'm going to explain how to replace the thread. In this image you are seeing now, we have blue thread so that you can see the path of the thread. But now I'm going to explain you how to apply with invisible thread. First, we have these round stickers. You shouldn't peel one with the included screwdriver and attach to the tip of it. So that way you are ready for what is coming in a few moments. Then you can simply take a spool and wind a few turns around, just like this. And grab the other end, cross it over and apply the little sticker. Press well. And cut the excess thread with a pair of scissors. Now place it into the motor and always hold the motor with your fingers so that you do not ruin the motor. It's very important. Now let's turn the unit on. You are going to press the motor and programming button, both buttons at the same time until the LED stays fixed on blue. The motor button, the left button, controls the left motor and the programming button, the right motor. Now I'm going to press just the right motor and I'm going to add a little bit of power so that the thread is retracted into the spool. Now as you can see, nothing happened. This is because I pushed the spool too much into the motor shaft. If this happens, like it just happened now, hold the motor and pull the spool just a tiny bit outwards. Now take the spool and place it into a cup. And you are going to wind it while holding some pressure with your thumb and index finger. So I'm pushing right now the programming button, which activates the second motor, and it's winding up like this. Then turn the unit off, cut the excess thread, and now we are going to thread the needle. Just place this piece through the eye of the needle and place the thread. This way it's much easier to actually place the thread through the needle. I suggest you always perform all of these actions with a white table so that you can see the thread easily. Now remove the piece, which will make, of course, the thread go into the eye of the needle very easily. Now take the needle and pass it through the first hole of the card with the magnets, just like this, from bottom to the top, and pull it. Then go through the top lock, which is of course hollowed, and pass the thread through the right hole. Then continue and now place it through the left hole, and pass the needle down into the left hole of the card which has the magnets. Now take another sticker and place it on the spool and of course cut the excess end just like before and wind a little bit of thread around that spool. Place it into the motor shaft, of course always holding the motor. Now let's turn the unit on. You are going to press the motor and programming button, both buttons at the same time until the LED stays fixed on blue. And then you are going to press the first button, the motor button, which will make, of course, the thread wind into it from one spool to the other. It's important that you do a back and forth movement with your other end to make sure that the thread is well spread out through the whole length of the spool. Once you've finished, you can restart the unit, which goes automatically into ITR mode, and you should do this move up and down to ensure that the thread is really retracted very well into the spools and does not get caught anywhere. Now with the blue thread, so you can see, so you have just placed the thread in the first spool. You go into the card, then into the top lock, then down again, and pass it through the card with the magnets, just like this. And of course, you just need then to place the thread into the second spool. So this is the configuration, as you can see, just like this. So take another sticker and place it into the spool, locking the thread in place. Cut the excess and place again into the shaft, always holding the motor. It's very, very important that you always hold the motor. And then you just need to place the thread exactly like we explained a few moments ago.